Hello, my brothers and sisters. Today's we're going to be doing a special episode. The reason I say special is because I never do this. I'm going to be reviewing a book. This one right here about the AKEIDA, spiritual perspective. I'm going to get into that in a second. The reason I say, I don't really do review on books is because I read usually the old books, because the new books today I don't find really appealing to me. And my library is very limited. All of the library that I have is basically old books, not books of the new. I don't know, nothing really caught my my attention. But what I love to read is things that have to do with Torah, emet, of course. But I always tell people, never let anyone limit your Torah shebesod. The secret layers of Torah that comes to you in your own time, to each individual. You understand? So I don't want people usually to read some books and then they tend to become lazy and let other people interpret for them. This book is different, really. It gives you a spiritual perspective about the relationship of Avraham Avinu and Yitzchak. So it's pretty awesome. I mean, you get to read the original story, which I'm not going to say this is only for Israelites, for Jews and all that. It's for everyone, especially if you're clairvoyant, even if you don't believe really, in God or something like that. A lot of atheist people tell me, Lior, we don't believe in God. We believe, in the traditional way, we believe that God is everything. Guys, the Israelite people believe God is limitless. He's everything as well. So we're not exactly that far apart. But when you're clairvoyant, a lot of people tend to, or even not clairvoyant, but people that want to open themselves up a little spiritually and broaden their mind and evolve as people, what we need to do is see hidden layers behind everything. I mean, you could find hidden layers, I told you guys, like there's letters and numbers and every kind of thing in this world, like in items and people and animals and everything. And those who are clairvoyant understand that even it has nothing to do really with religion per se, but it has more about how do we open our minds to see things for what it is. Like even when you see a painting, some people can give simplistic interpretations. Like I see a sun, shining at a field, where the hidden thing, the artist might have thought the sun shining in the darkness, in the dark field, implying good will triumph over evil, or peace and tranquility. You understand? It broadens the way you think, and this thing doesn't really act as a replacement for what you got for a Torah Shebesod. As I always tell people, read it, the stories first, then read other people's interpretations and compare notes. But with this one, it is a spiritual perspective by one of I'm going to tell you, Rabbi Yosef Yitzchak, and I know I'm going to murder his last name because I can never pronounce it, so I say it like Worcestershire sauce. You say I can't pronounce that either, but you say it really quick. You don't really seem like you can't pronounce it. My last name is the same exact thing. Sibrinatsky. Okay, now I'm going to tell you guys something. This rabbi is amazing. Now, usually the word amazing and rabbi and today's rabbi name never go in the same sentence. This man is incredible. He's a friend, a brother of ours, cares a lot about the people, is a lot about Am Yisrael, a man who does halacha, follows Torah emet, and always tries to do kiruv to other people, to bring them in, not push them away like many Jews do today. This thing that he does a lot of he's going to be writing a lot of incredible books. This is just volume 1, I call it, because I hope he's going to write a ton more. And this man, I just want to give you a brief introduction. I mean, they're going to tell you here in back of the book, and you could read a lot about it, but he's one of the most amazing rabbis I know, also in the spiritual aspect. I could see people spiritually. And spiritually, this man is really, really incredible. And you could tell and just see the positivity. It's really addicting when you see that. You only wish and pray that all our people would be the same. And, he gifted me with this book for my birthday. And I said, you know what, I'm gonna read this. And I read the PDF copy that he gave me first. And I was reading it over, and I said, okay, this is probably going to be some book from a rabbi who's just going to give me interpretations and all of that stuff. No, this guy actually even wants to hear, this brother wants to hear your comments. but he writes in such big lettering, which is so easy on the eyes. I'm going to tell you. Now, he has a PDF version, and we're going to get into that, but I recommend you guys buy the hardcover book only because, I don't know, for me, I like things that are tangible. There's a lot of things I see and see within see, and sometimes, you know, I just like to read something tangible, and I usually, on the way back from, you know, my work, it's usually an hour or 2 hours sometimes. I spend an hour, you know, 2 hours reading, you know, parts from the Torah on the train, which is kind of funny, but I do that all the time, either my phone or whatever, on PDF during my tablet. But what I did was, I actually spent time reading 25 pages at a time, 1 hour Torah, 1 hour this. And I got to tell you, I found this book extremely, extremely amazing. And I highly recommend everybody get their hands on it because it fills in so much of the blanks. Now, Brian, Brandon, Sarah, Rachel, you guys know who I'm talking about. I'm not going to mention last names. I know you guys have big libraries that you guys are now investing in Torah. I recommend this highly. Made by an amazing rabbi, and it's $25, and that's including shipping, and he'll send you a hardcover book. Now, check this out, how amazing this guy is. So he told me, you know, I didn't know. I thought he was just selling the hardcover. And then he says, Lior, well, I want to also do a PDF copy for those who can't exactly afford it, and they could just give like a donation or whatever they want. I mean, could you imagine how amazing, how many rabbis are here saying that today? So he actually will have a PDF copy as well, that will be released. Just, you know, contact him in the description below. I'll write you his email and everything about that. And, you know, so that's the United States. For United States, you get a $25 including shipping. You get this amazing book. And it just screams out knowledge. I mean, it's really, really incredible. Everything in this, you know, so it really does fill in the blanks. A lot of books, they tend to give you interpretations. This is just a perspective, and he's making that very obvious in this book. And that's what I really like. I like that you guys read it, understand the story to your best of your ability. Pick up one of these copies and read, and you will be amazed. You know how I always debate with Rabbanim, and I always go back and forth with a lot of things that they say. With this guy, I mean, it's amazing. Like, everything he says, I have agreed with, because it's just incredible, the stuff that he talks. I'm not just talking about this book. I got to know this guy, this brother of ours, and from the short time we spent together, I can feel a connection. It is something special. It's not easy to find, and to have something, a legacy written in a book, besides the amazing deeds that he does, but to have a book made by this brother, and to see his perspective in the spiritual way about everything is just incredible. So it adds, you know, it will be your Torah Shebesod, and you could compare it with this, and you would be amazed how much of the blanks it fills in this book. And it's about the AKEIDA. So, I mean, you know, it goes really, really much into it, and he even wants to hear your comments. I'll leave the description below. I give this book, and you know, I give you guys the absolute truth. I'm not endorsing it for money or anything. This is a true, and I'm not just saying that because he gave me a gift. I am really, really cutthroat in terms of debates with Rabbanim. You see me go back and forth on everything. I am going to recommend this. I am giving this a 10 out of 10 only because this is pure knowledge from a brother who is filled with knowledge. And you know, I don't say that about everybody, so I'm letting you guys know. And to you clairvoyant brothers and sisters out there, whether you believe in God or not, know that we believe in a limitless God. Okay, and even if you guys don't believe in religion, I'm not a man of religion, I'm a man of God, of Torah. You have to understand, so I'm speaking to you as a brother right here. Pick up one of these books as well and just read into it. Read the amazingness in this, how it fills in the blanks of the regular stories your parents and grandparents have been telling you, and how it fills in a lot of the blanks, and it'll get you to want, you know, Torah is like honey, a little taste is addictive to the lips. You know, you're going to keep wanting more and more and more to read. And this is one way. I studied every religion. I studied Buddhism. I studied even Satanism, Wiccan, all of that stuff. I studied every religion so I could be a great debater, but also because I wanted to broaden my mind to see what everything came from. It's amazing when you see how this and that go together, and how every religion of the world really comes together, even if they don't believe in God and believe in pagan stuff. They still have things of culture that came from certain things. You understand? And you kind of get that idea how people are. I mean, we're all human beings first, but you kind of get that. So I always recommend everyone to study every religion out there And I really think that it's really amazing. And I think it's really amazing to do, just that. I think it's incredible, and I think we owe it to ourselves. And like I said, I mean, what you guys, I'm going to tell you, this man is amazing, that he runs only on donations. So I recommend you buy this also, to just, give a great donation, or if you buy the PDF, to give a $25 donation, or even more if you guys want. The man works solely on, just because he loves God so much, and he loves Am Yisrael, he loves the world. This brother has spoken to so many people around the world, and has been such a positive influence, which is so rare today in religious leaders, no matter what religion you're in, to have a spiritual leader that's amazing. You always see these people, they live it up large, and and everybody else live poor, and they say, oh, this is how it is. This is why I don't like religious leaders that much. This man is the most humble and the most righteous guy I know. And I'm not just saying that. I mean that. I got to meet him about 3 or 4 times, and it was one of the best moments that I could say that I met someone. The best moment I had with somebody, where I met someone and I said, wow, what an awesome influence this guy is to the world. What a benefit he is to the earth. And I think that, and him and his amazing wife, I don't want to forget his wife Peril, amazing lady, one of the most intelligent people I know. I mean, guys, this woman should be like a publicist. The things she's done is like, wow, like, I can't believe what she's done with this book too. It's just incredible. But they are amazing sources for knowledge, amazing sources, but also love and care. You see so much amazingness in these people, and I like to always to give a shout out to these kind of people, because I want people to know them. Like I always say, take the good people and raise them, and let everyone know. The Rabbanim, we have so much corruption among our people. It's good to see good Rabbanim, but we as Israelites, or as anybody really, we have to take these good people and raise them up to the light so everyone could see them. Because the humble always like to be humble. They don't want to elevate, to positions of titles and stuff like that. So we need to take them out and, take them up, not out, God forbid, but up, and show the world this is the people, that are amazing. And, think about it. He came out with a PDF that's free. But, just give a donation, and that's how I recommend about that. But I like tangible stuff. I say get one of these babies right here. He'll send it to you. Now, if you live in international areas, be sure to contact him in the description below. I'm going to leave that as well. And you guys could contact him, see, what's the prices for shipping. He charges strictly just shipping. And that's about it. So, whatever the shipping cost is, $20 plus whatever that is, and you'll get yourself a gorgeous book like that. If you can't afford it, no problem. He made a PDF that's free, but give a donation. I highly recommend it. Anything, just show your love. Read about this guy, Rabbi Yossi. I'm going to put it in the description. Rabbi Yossi Yitzchak Sabernatsky. Amazing guy, especially for those people who want to seek conversion. People who want to seek even not conversion, just to learn of our cultures, of our nation, of our way, of our Torah. Feel free to contact this man. Amazing guy, and he's also, amazing things he does. I'm not gonna go too much into this, but the most open-minded, a couple. Him and his wife are the most open-minded people. It's incredible to see this and how they influence the world. It's just really amazing. So I urge everybody to get this book, even to contact him on Facebook or on Yahoo, on his email. You'd be surprised. He always helps people, and I just wanted to give him a shout out here. This is an incredible book. Thank you, Rabbi Yossi. I'm going to cherish this book for the rest of my life. I'm going to be passing it on to my family as well. This is incredible. And after reading this, I got to say I was completely wowed. I'm not just saying that. I was really wowed. In fact, I don't like reading books of today, as I always said it. This thing just draws you in. It's like you read a page, you want to read another and another, and before you know it, you're going right through it. And I love the fact that he wrote it in big print. So my eyes, usually I fall asleep when I read these things, even though my vision is perfect. It's just, I fall asleep when I read books that are, this one just, you're wide awake. Like, it's written good print, everything. I highly recommend it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Most important, let him know after you read this book, or even if you have any inquiries, let him know. It's in the description below. I'm going to put everything down. Have a good one, guys. Like, subscribe, dislike. Have a good one, y'all. Take care. Bye.